Hi children, welcome to class 7. Subject Social Science, Unit 1 Geography. Topic Interior of the Earth, Part 2. Children, before we move to the today's section, let's have the recap what we learned in the previous section. On the basis of the study of earthquake waves, the spherical earth is found to be 3 concentric layers. They are the crust, the mantle, the core. The crust is the outermost layer. It has 2 types. One is the continental crust, another one is the oceanic crust. Beneath the crust is called mantle. The innermost layer is called core or barysphere. Okay children, in this session we will discuss about the earth movements. Listen children, the lithosphere is broken into a number of plates known as the lithospheric plates. Which plate? Lithospheric plates. Each plate, oceanic or continental, moves independently over the asthenosphere. Children, look at this picture. This is lithosphere, this is asthenosphere, which is there in the form of liquid. This lithosphere is floating on the asthenosphere. So, this lithospheric movement is called tectonic movement. Which movement? Tectonic movement. The movement of the earth lithospheric plates is termed as tectonic movements. Tectonic movements means Puvi Nagarvu. The energy required to move these plates is produced by the internal heat of the earth. Interior of the earth produced by the heat energy. These plates move in different directions at different speed. At places, these plates move away from each other, creating wide rifts on the earth's surface. At some places, these plates come closer and collide. While moving like this, in some place they move away from each other, and in some place they come closer and collide. The lithosphere நகரும்போது சில இடங்களில் ஒன்றோடொன்று விலகி செல்லும், சில இடங்களில் ஒன்றோடொன்று மோதிக்கொள்ளும். When an oceanic plate collides with a continental plate, the denser oceanic plate is forced below the continental plate. So here, oceanic crustum, continental crustum ஒன்றோடொன்று மோதும்போது என்னவாகும்? டென்சர் குறைந்த oceanic crust அப்படி கீழே போகிற மாதிரி அதிக ஃபோர்ஸில் அது கீழே போயிடும். Then what happened that time? As a result of the pressure from above, the rocks heats up and melts. The molten rocks rise again, forming volcanic mountains along the continental edge. What happened that time? Because of the pressure and heat, molten rocks rise again and forming volcanic mountains along the continental edge. அதுதான் எதா மாறுது? எரிமலை குழம்பு வெளியில் வந்து எரிமலையாக மாறுது. Alternatively, a trench may be formed between two plates. In such cases, when two continental plates converge, neither plate can be forced under the other. Instead, forts may be created. Great mountain ranges like the Himalayas have been formed in this way. At sometimes, a trench may be formed between two plates. A trench is the type of depression on the ground. So, இந்த மாதிரி பிளேட்ஸ் ஒன்றோடொன்று மோதும்போது பெரிய பள்ளம் உருவாகும். அதுதான் நம்ம ட்ரென்ச் என்று சொல்கிறோம். ட்ரென்ச் என்பது கடல் அகழி, கடலில் ஏற்படக்கூடிய மிக பெரிய பள்ளம். பசிபிக் ஓஷனில் மரியானா ட்ரென்ச்னு ஒன்று இருக்குது. இதுதான் உலகத்திலேயே மிக பெரிய ட்ரென்ச். இட் இஸ் த டீப்பஸ்ட் ட்ரென்ச் இன் தி வேர்ல்டு. ஓகே சில்ட்ரன். Instead, forts may be created. Great mountain ranges like the Himalayas have been formed in this way. ரெண்டு காண்டினென்டல் கிரஸ்ட் ஒன்றோடொன்று மோதும்போது நிலப்பகுதி வெளியில் வரும். அதுதான் நம்ம மலைகள் என்கிறோம். அப்படி மலைகள் உருவாகும் போது சில மலைகள் மடிப்புகளால் உருவானது, ஃபோர்ட்ஸ். அப்படி உருவானதான் நம்ம ஹிமாலயன் மவுண்டன். Okay children, we move the next topic. The movement of these plates causes changes on the surface of the earth. The earth movements are divided into two different forces: endogenic forces, exogenic forces. What are the forces children? Endogenic forces, exogenic forces. First we can say about endogenic forces. Endogenic means internal forces. In Tamil, Aha Undu Sakti. Aha Undu Sakti. The forces which act in the interior of the earth are called as endogenic force. The forces which act in the interior of the earth are called as endogenic force. Because of the endogenic forces, volcanoes, earthquake and landslide happened. Next, exogenic forces. Exogenic means pura undu sakti. Internal forces. It occurs on the surface of the earth. For example, weathering, soil erosion, unusual waves are happening on the surface of the earth. Next, we are going to learn about earthquake. Nilanadukam. We all hear this word, earthquake. In this, we are going to cover the topic: causes of earthquake, effects of earthquake, distribution of earthquake. Let's start the topic. What is earthquake? நிலநடுக்கம்னா என்னது? அந்த வார்த்தையிலேயே எல்லாமே அடங்கியிருக்கு. நிலம் நடுங்குவதையே நாம் எப்படி சொல்கிறோம்? நிலநடுக்கம் என்கிறோம். A sudden movement of a portion of the earth crust which produces a shaking or trembling is known as an earthquake. A sudden movement of a portion of the earth crust which produces a shaking or trembling is known as an earthquake. So, we learned about tectonic movement of lithospheric layer, isn't it? Because of that tectonic movement, what happening the interior of the earth? The interior of the earth got some pressure, isn't it? Because of the pressure, only this earthquake happening. These earthquakes may cause widespread damage to life and property. Children, look at the picture. Here I mention about three important points: focus, epicenter, fault. Focus, epicenter, fault. These words are really very important to know about the earthquake. What is focus? Focus is the point where these vibrations originate is called the focus. The point where these vibrations originate is called the focus of the earthquake. Focus meaning in Tamil, நிலநடுக்க மையப்புள்ளி. நிலநடுக்க மையப்புள்ளி. எந்த இடத்தில் எர்த்குவேக் ஆரம்பிக்கிறதோ அந்த இடம் தான் ஃபோக்கஸ். தட் இஸ் கால்டு focus. That point is called focus. What is epicenter? The point of the earth's surface directly above the focus is called the epicenter of the earthquake. The point of the earth's surface directly above the focus is called the epicenter of the earthquake. Epicenter means நிலநடுக்க மேல் மையப்புள்ளி. நிலநடுக்க மேல் மையப்புள்ளி. இப்போ மையத்திற்கு மேல் அந்த ஃபோக்கஸுக்கு மேலே புவி ஓட்டு பகுதியில் அமைந்திருக்கக்கூடிய புள்ளிக்கு பேர் தான் எபிசென்டர். From the focus, the earthquake vibrations travel in different directions in the form of seismic waves. What is the name of the earthquake waves? The earthquake waves are called seismic waves. The earthquake waves are called seismic waves. Okay, children, look at this instrument. This is known as seismograph. This is known as seismograph. Nila Adirvumani. This instrument is used to record the earthquake waves. What is the name of the earthquake waves? The earthquake waves are called seismic waves. The earthquake waves are recorded by an instrument known as seismograph. The earthquake waves are recorded by an instrument known as seismograph. The magnitude of an earthquake is measured by the Richter scale. The seismograph அளக்கிற அலகுக்கு பேர் Richter scale. The numbers on the scale range from 0 to 9. The numbers on the scale range from 0 to 9. Richter scale measurement. If the Richter scale measurement is less than 2 or equal to 2 means we cannot feel the earthquake. 5.0 can cause damage from things falling. Because of the vibration, the things may be fallen from the upstairs. 6 considered very strong. 7 classified as a major earthquake which can cause very danger or very damage. Causes of earthquake. Causes of earthquake. Causes of earthquake means நிலநடுக்கத்திற்கான காரணங்கள். What are the causes happening? The chief causes of earthquake is a sudden slipping of the portion of the earth crust along fractures or fault. What is the meaning fracture or fault? பிளவுகள், ஒரு crack ஏற்படுத்துது. When we learned about earthquake, I explained about focus and epicenter, isn't it? Yes. Because of that vibration caused at the point of focus, the seismic waves are spread all over the surface, isn't it? That time it will create a weak point which is known as fractures or fault. The fractures or fault திடீராக மூவ் ஆகும்போது தான் எர்த்குவேக் ஏற்படும். இந்த பிளவுகள் திடீர்னு ஏற்படக்கூடிய இந்த பிளேட்ஸ் எல்லாம் திடீர்னு ஏற்படக்கூடிய ஒரு மூமெண்ட்ஸ்னால தான் எர்த்குவேக் ஏற்படும். The movement of the molten rocks underneath the surface produce strains which break the rocks apart. We all know that in the interior of the earth, one layer is called mantle, isn't it? In that we are having a melting liquid. It is in liquid state. It is called the molten rocks. It creates strains which break the rocks apart. The sudden shifting of land mass causes upheavals in the crust of the earth sending. The sudden shifting of land mass. The sudden shifting of the land mass causes the crust of the earth sending. இந்த புவி அதிர்வானது புவி மேற்பரப்பில் நிறைய அலைகளை பரவ செய்து இதனால் புவியின் மேலோட்டில் என்ன ஏற்படுதுன்னா பிளவுகள் ஏற்படுது. இந்த லேஸ் புஷ் ஆகும்போது எர்த்தில் வந்து சடன் அது என்ன செய்யும்னா இந்த ஷிஃப்ட் ஆகி அது வந்து ஒரு திடீரென்று ஒரு புவி நிலநடுக்கம் ஏற்படுவதற்கு காரணமாக அமையுது. Another cause of earthquake is volcanic activity. A violent or explosive eruption often causes the earth in its vicinity to quake. Earthquakes are often common in most volcanic areas. எங்கெல்லாம் அதிகமாக நிலநடுக்கம் ஏற்படுதோ அங்கே எல்லாமே எரிமலை பகுதிகள் காணப்படும். There are 3 types of earthquake waves. One is P waves or longitudinal waves. Second one, S waves or transverse waves. Third one, L waves or surface waves. How many types of earthquake waves? There are 3 types. What are they? P waves, S waves, L waves. Okay, children. Next we can see effects of earthquakes. எர்த்குவேக்கினுடைய விளைவுகள், நிலநடுக்கம் ஏற்படுவதால் புவியில் என்னென்ன விளைவுகள் ஏற்படுகிறது. Earthquakes may cause changes in the earth's surface. Vibrations often set landslides in mountainous regions. A greater danger in an earthquake is the falling of buildings. Most of the houses which collapsed were made of mud and bricks and proved to be death traps. Underground water system is naturally disturbed by such movements. Fire is another great danger. Importance point is landslides, falling of buildings, underground water system is disturbed. Fire is another great danger. Underground water becomes muddy and not useful. Okay, children, now we can see the originates of the earthquakes. Do you know the name tsunami? Tsunami, a Japanese term, is the name given to the huge waves caused in the sea by an earthquake, isn't it? Su means harbor. Nami means waves. Tsunami means harbor waves. Tsunami means harbor waves. Another one is huge waves. A tsunami, a Japanese term, is the name given to the huge wave caused in the sea by an earthquake. Tsunamis are quite common along the coast of Japan and other regions in the Pacific Ocean. Last one, children, distribution of earthquakes. நிலநடுக்கத்தினுடைய பரவல்கள். The words distribution of earthquakes coincide very closely with that of volcanoes. Regions of greatest seismicity are circum-Pacific areas, which the epicenters and the most frequent occurrences along the Pacific Ring of Fire. It is said that about 68% of earthquakes occur in the belt. How many percentage of earthquakes occur in the Pacific Ring of Fire? 68%. அப்போ எர்த்தோட ஏதாவது ஒரு லேயரில் டெய்லி எர்த்குவேக் நடந்துகிட்டே இருக்குது. பட் வி காண்ட் ஃபீல் இட் பிகாஸ் இட்ஸ் மூமெண்ட் ஆஃப் வேவ்ஸ் ஆர் less than 2 and not much danger for us. So children, look at this picture, this one. This part is known as the Pacific Ring of Fire. This is called Pacific Ring of Fire. It is said that about 68% earthquake occur in this belt. Along this area, there are so many earthquakes happening. See the next one, second picture. That area only affected by the earthquake 31%. 31 percentage. This another 31% of earthquake take place in the Mediterranean and Himalayan belt. Okay, these places are Himalayas and part of northwest China. Himalayas and northwest China. Finally, the remaining 1% of earthquake are occur in Northern Africa and Rift Valley areas of the Red Sea and Dead Sea. Red Sea and Dead Sea. The third picture, I gave the map of Great Rift Valley. This is called Great Rift Valley. Children, you can see the map. This black line, margin line indicates plates margins. This pink color indicates earthquake zones. Okay. Then children, shall we move the next point? In India, the Himalayan region and the Ganga Brahmaputra valley are prone to earthquakes. Which regions, children? Himalayan region and the Ganga Brahmaputra valley. A number of earthquakes have been experienced in this region. It also gave the severe damages. For example, the earthquake of Uttarkasi in 1991 and Chamoli in 1999. The Deccan Plateau, which was supposed to be comparatively free from the dangers of the earthquakes, has experienced 2 severe earthquakes in the past. The Koyna earthquake in 1967 and the Latur earthquake in 1993. The Deccan Plateau, தக்கான பீடபூமியில் எர்த்துக்வேக் வராதுன்னு நினச்சாங்க. அந்த இடத்துலையும் எர்த்துக்வேக் வந்திருக்கு. Which year? Year 1967 and also 1993. Okay children, now I think you all understood about the earthquake. Okay, thank you children.